Welcome to a very special Halloween Autumn Massacre edition of the AON RunDown. I am Israel Sharif Fakor.
Fatcore.
Actually, I prefer to be Shower Sheba. This is Drew Shannon as, what are you supposed to be?
Michael J. Fox, Jack Nicholson.
That wolf from Chopin's Pizza Place?
Ryan Wolf. Get it?
I get it. And this is our executive host, TV's Mike Edwards. Now, Drew, why don't you go ahead and tell them the big news?
I'm in such a good mood.
Speak to, even though I got a broken arm.
You know what?
You earned that broken arm.
I'm being told that... Hang on.
While Drew's taking off his mask, Mike Edwards, why don't you put your mask back on? Oh, wait, you are wearing a mask.
There we go.
You better watch
my Halloween getup.
You know who my friend is.
What are you supposed to be now?
This is so undignified.
Doesn't matter, because apparently, Drew Shannon, yours truly, is now the general manager of All or Nothing Professional Wrestling.
I'm clapping. It's hard to clap.
Slap your face, that's why you clap.
Hey, Mike, this was a better on massacre for you. You didn't get on the pirate ship, did you?
I took a tour before the show, thank you.
Anyhow. We have
It's the worst thing that could happen.
we have results, thoughts, and analysis from both nights of action here on the AON RunDown. We'll be right back after this.
I'm the new GM.
The AON is live and on tour. Check out these dates and times and make sure you're at every live AON event to see the heart-pounding action. Autumn Massacre this year became 2 nights of action. Back-to-back shows, Altoona Saturday night, Johnstown Sunday night. Let's begin at the beginning. Saturday
It's a very
night.
good place to start.
Saturday night, Blair County Convention Center, sold out. AON action.
Operation 13 kicked off the night against Nostikov and the original Florida Thug, OFT.
Now that's a unique tag team right there.
That's an unorthodox tag team, I gotta say right there.
That's
I
right,
don't know.
because he's unorthodox Russian. But anyway,
Unorthodox?
it was a good night. So
Isn't that somebody who does something to your team?
it was a very
Anyways.
quick win. It was a coast-to-coast for the victory from Mr. ISP. Got the victory over Nostikov. And then that's when I decided to come out with my good friend, Kes Edison.
Yeah, thanks for showing up on
Hey,
time.
no problem. I always do. And
At least he was
made the
there.
announcement that they had to face Project 13. It was in the contract. It was signed, sealed, delivered. It had to happen. So the
They
project came.
They didn't face Shane and Zach,
They
though.
faced the project.
No, they didn't.
Yes, it did.
Was it Project 13?
Really?
I was
The
told.
little guy looked like Zach a lot in the face.
No, it was Biff and Akiba.
Oh, that's who those guys were. So anyway, you know what matters? The operation gets the win by pinning Biff Blackstone.
All right, Mike Edwards, what's our second match from Altoona?
Well, the second match happened to be the Nomad versus the Man-Child as the
Search for the mother. Or
The father. The search for the father continues.
But
And
of all people, he questions the Man-Child, his own friend, calls him a man, and says his voice cracks.
we said man-child's gone through puberty now.
Yeah, like that Brady guy, and it just,
Brady?
and now that wasn't enough. He's questioning the Man-Child's dressed as a Ninja Turtle, Maximus as
It was
Casper.
Halloween.
Yeah.
I understand that, but why would you question a guy dressed like a Ninja Turtle to be his father? You know, we saw the splash, there was a merry-go-round, there was a kick-out. He misses the Red Rover, an overdrive by the Nomad. But you know what turned the tide in the match? When the Nomad started taking control from there, what turned the tide was the Angry Mask came out, as
And-
X-Man says.
You done did pissed off the man-child?
But then they put the happy mask back on him.
Yeah, but what ended up happening, he reverses that submission hold into the playtime's over, 1, 2, 3, man-child gets the win,
And is officially no longer a suspect.
and inadvertently knocks over Bobby Frapples at the very end of the match.
What's our next match, Mike Edwards?
Justin Starr versus All Natural C4.
Hey!
We've seen these two go at it time and time again, and every time it's something to behold, I'll tell you what.
And
Her best
Starr
friend.
takes a sneak attack through the crowd off the top rope with a crossbody. A sneak attack.
A sneak attack?
Yes, he has no standards and needs to be fined for it, in my opinion.
I'm not even going to try. Not even. It's not worth it this week to argue with you.
You don't have to.
I'm in too good of a mood.
And at one point, he tried for the Angel Wings 2.0, got reversed into Hurricane Rana, kicks and kicks. And just with Justin Starr's kick after kick, that's all he's got in his arsenal. The DSD gets reversed into that C4 move. Angel Wings, 1, 2, 3, C4, your victor.
Yeah.
Moving along, our next matchup.
These two, no matter how many times they face each other, is pure, well, if you will, lightning in a jar. Sherrod Hall,
Nice.
Black Lightning. Just an incredible match. I mean, there's nothing. Black Lightning was promoting water, a healthier substance, which he gave me a bottle, very delicious, over that sugary, high fructose corn syrup purple stuff.
I
There's nothing wrong with corn syrup.
Yeah.
It's made from corn.
Yeah.
Corn's a vegetable.
So there's a lot of other stuff. So is that jet. But anyway, Black Lightning, he came out of the box quick and took it to Hall. Yeah, and Hall got his hits in. I'll give him a little
Yeah,
credit
he
for
did.
that. I mean, let's just face it. Black Lightning is just too much of a man for what actually happened. What actually happened at the end of the match? What the ref trips into Sherrod Hall, and then
Really?
Lightning just takes advantage. Like, well, you know, he's stumbling. I'll sneak behind. 1, 2, 3, and then chases Lightning through the crowd.
Yeah, he gets our merchandise girl involved in it. She gets assaulted.
I wouldn't say
One
assaulted.
of the first of many women that get assaulted that night, but we'll get onto that.
She
in a
got in the
little
way. She shouldn't have been there.
bit. Anyways, moving on.
Next match, Hassell Brothers. This
My
big
buddies.
goof's friends
Hey.
against Slip Indicate.
I love
Both consummate tag team professionals,
Love
both
the Hassell
fantastic tag teams.
Slip Indicate, the official team of Halloween. Look at their costumes: red and black, orange and black. Come on now. And that.
Will you
and that-
stop?
Ooh, that scary skull in the back of a coma. But
And
anyway,
you also call him a humpkin, and pumpkin rhymes with humpkin.
you said it,
Anyways,
not me.
to the match.
They all have homemade masks too. This is great. And oh, they all shook hands before the match. Oh, that was so nice.
It's sportsmanship.
Yeah, it was real sportsmanship. It was.
Both these teams went back and forth. They went at it tooth and nail. Just a fantastic display of tag team wrestling.
At the end of the match, Eric got the half and half on NJ, then slid out of the ring behind the ref's back. Jeremy got the victory. He cheated to win.
No, he didn't. What
And
were you
again,
watching?
everyone shakes hands again. Oh, that's just so nice, so friendly, so cute.
It's called sportsmanship. Learn it.
And then the main event for the AON Pennsylvania Heavyweight Championship, it was champion Operation 13 member
This
Randall Fairway.
versus big old.
James
Ford.
James Ford.
This was not a match.
Oh, that's not.
This was not a match at all.
Yes, it
James
was.
Ford was outnumbered. He was. It was ridiculous. Your buddies in the operation just totally ganged up on him from the
They're
before
patting on
the
back,
opening bell.
congratulating him for
Congratulating.
him, saying,
Really?
"Good job at getting this hot shot." They were patting him on the back. It was a little too hard.
Dad.
He fell a couple times getting to the ring. You know, and even Cass even tried to pat Otis on the back, and he just fell over. He was too drunk from that jack.
What?
He fell, bumped hit on a table. I'm afraid he might have a concussion. Otis, I hope you're okay from that. I mean, that looked like a bad fall.
Bull crap.
Those
You
aren't,
weren't there, so you can't say.
I heard about it.
Those
You
aren't
called
gold.
me.
those aren't rose-colored glasses you're wearing, but it
Nice.
seems to be you were looking through a pair.
But in the long run, Randall Fairway gets the well-deserved
Well, yeah,
victory.
obviously. And then, of course, we all know what happened last week, as we told you. There was Everybody basically got called into the ring. Samantha Sanders drug into the ring by her hair. Martin, I was called into the ring, security was called into the ring, and apparently we didn't do our jobs by trying to stop everybody from beating down Operation 13.
Oh, but somehow Operation 13 are cowards when they took on the entire roster in one night, one after another. But man, are you sure you're okay still?
Beating down on announcers?
Oh, I'm fine this week.
Okay, well, I was worried about you next night. You weren't talking very well.
Yeah. But when I decide to book you in a match against Project 13 at some point, I'm going to be talking real well then.
That'd be special.
Well, I mean, the next night you were looking like one of those kids you shouldn't give scissors to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But
TV's
anyways,
Mike
the
Edwards.
beatdown was just great. It was amazing. It was something to behold. For once, everybody in the roster got what they deserved, including cameramen, including Martin, and then C4 came out.
Yes.
And everybody's like, oh, C4's going to save the day.
C4, our only chance at salvation at this point, and
He was a great
what
chance.
happens?
He turns on, well,
He turns his back on everyone.
including Operation member.
Everybody was behind him while he was in the ring.
Come on, Mike Edwards. We all know that ISP was attacked by the operation at that point.
Well, I mean, after everything he's done, he's deserved it.
What do you mean?
What?
What?
He kidnapped me, kidnapped Cassidy.
Wait a second. Wait, before that, he was ISP's awesome. He's great.
Now I know why you kidnapped me.
Yeah, you were all sympathetic over this?
Of course. Yeah, I had to leave him in a false sense of security too.
Oh my.
I had to play along with everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree that I do not like Israel Sharif Lacour, but I respect him as a professional wrestler.
Oh, there's no question. He's a great wrestler. He's just not a good human being.
Well,
And
after
he was used.
He was.
Yeah.
He was used.
Well, he got what he deserved in the long run.
And now he is apparently deported.
back
And
to
we'll find out with that right after this. Second night.
All or Nothing Wrestling would like to take this time to thank our sponsors for their continued support.
Our second night of action in Johnstown on a massacre weekend
Operation Star.
at the Pascarella Center.
I'll give you that sign, just minus one finger.
Started out with tag team action. It was Slip Syndicate taking on Akiba and Biff Blackstone.
And that started off as a Pier 6 brawl. There was no control off the bat. It took a little while before the referee did get some control, but wow, I mean, I was surprised by the aggressiveness of both sides, especially Slip Syndicate. I mean, it's not like them.
Well, they're hungry for their tag team gold.
And of course, you've got the young rookies, Akiba and Biff Blackstone.
The Asian sensation.
And it was
He
just
doesn't like
He doesn't.
it was the Coma Clutch for the victory. Afterwards, well, C4 and Psycho came out to congratulate them, and
Congratulate them, yeah.
yeah,
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, pat on the back and well, Akiba disappeared. OFT grabbing the sword, taking it back to his table, and
Steals and deals, yeah.
yeah, and Akiba disappeared, leaving Biff basically after Slobidicate got knocked out of the ring to get beat up by himself. And what happened after that?
Our owner came to the ring.
Yes.
Citizen. And informed me of the happenings the night before in Altoona.
And when we mean happenings, we mean vicious assault.
Yeah, you say vicious assault, I say opportunity.
So my beatdown happened in Johnstown.
Hence,
You had to
this.
Hence my broken arm.
The only thing you did right whenever it's beat down operation was roll those two out of the ring like you're supposed to. But anyway, yeah, you got beat up pretty good.
Yeah, I was shown on the AON Tron everybody's beatdown,
And you know what? Psycho Fusion even got a victory over you before we informed him that his match was actually against Biff.
yeah, but you made the count, egghead.
Well, I felt pretty bad for him. Psycho kind of.
So needless to
It's just
say,
ridiculous is what it was.
And Psycho Fusion, man, that was a quick match. He just made short work.
Oh, I
of
wonder
Biff
why.
Oh, I
Blackstone.
couldn't imagine why.
See, there's that attitude again. It was just
attitude.
He was
I'll
just
give you
that
attitude.
good at what he
You
does.
wait until I break your arm.
hmm Anyway,
We had more action. I had to go to the back and refuse to leave against doctor's orders.
it was nice. I actually had room to spread out.
had room spread out.
Nostikov and Nomad. Suddenly, Nostikov is being accused of.
Everybody's being accused of. Okay?
Well, he would have easy access wearing whitey tighties.
He
tighty
He
whities.
said AC and him being from Europe and Asia respectively got involved in some Nicki Minaj. I'm not exactly sure what he's talking about. But
I do.
let's
Nicki Minaj.
Let's just move
get past
on.
it. But
Yeah,
anyways,
family show.
it looked like a nature documentary. It was like an American red squirrel against a big Russian bear.
The big Russian bear was, well, dominant, let's just say.
He always
in
is.
the wild.
He's unbelievable. He's just too powerful for his
How'd
own
that
good.
match come to a climax?
Well, eventually AC and Bobby Frapples even got a little involved.
Yeah, did she ever? Bobby got involved.
Hit the Bobby Buster on AC Norway.
The Bobby Buster.
That's what I call it. And Adam Nostikov with that fireman's carry into a neck breaker. I believe he calls it Soviet solution. Mr. Nostikov, if that is not correct, I apologize for that.
You're kissing up the Nostikov after your boys beat him down the
Have
night
you
before?
have you seen him? Do you want him mad at you? No.
Oh, man.
I don't want him cornering in a dark hallway
I
somewhere.
think he might. Anyways, moving on.
It was the win with Adam Nostikov, and apparently he's not the baby daddy at this point.
So then it was the Stealth Mob Dynasty taking on the Hassell Brothers, correct?
That is correct, sir. You were on the ball for once, X-Man. Because
My
that
buddy
beatdown did you
Eric
some
and
good.
Jeremy. Well, this is when I finally got to come back. I had to fight.
And Eric wearing another
Back out.
Halloween costume. Did you see that shirt he was wearing? He was like Captain Hassel America.
It wasn't no, whatever.
That was their new shirt.
And I'm getting one.
And the crowd was always like, Hassel, title shot, whatever.
They deserve a tag.
They
team
most
title
definitely
shot.
deserve a tag title shot, and I'm going to look into that.
I will give you credit. You came back out for this match. And
Yes,
joined
I
us
came back
in.
out.
I think we mentioned that. Thanks for
The
bringing us
doctor-
up to speed.
Got me enough that I could get back out there.
Unfortunately, somebody
Tell us about the match.
The match was very much back and forth, just what you'd expect from these two teams. It was hard hitting, big moves, and unfortunately some heckler yelling out Wesley Snipes to Black Lightning. I don't know what that was all about. I prefer to just ignore some of
AON
those.
Wasn't that Shane Malice?
No, that was just some idiot out there.
Yeah, it was
Oh, okay.
C4 with a devastating, what was that, a right hook?
And pinned Eric Hassell for the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that was
which-
just nasty looking.
nasty.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. It was just
Nasty.
what a great matchup that was.
For the #1 contendership for the Television Championship, Sherrod Hall and the Rising Star Justin Starr. Gentlemen, that was a great matchup.
I can't believe
It wa-
I was actually cheering for Justin Starr in this matchup.
I love both guys equally, so I would have been happy with either outcome.
Sherrod Hall's had more than enough title shots and opportunities for that belt.
Well, both men going back and forth. However, the match was interrupted.
By the Russian Bear.
Why? I have no idea. I think Nostikov is basically.
I think he's throwing his hat in the ring, his Russian hat in the ring. For that
Yeah,
one.
that, you could say that. You could say also he kind of threw his Russian flag in the ring and beat the crap out of both guys with the flag.
Regardless, no contest, no #1 contender. Black Lightning might have a couple of shows off now,
I'm going to look into that.
and he
more.
deserves it.
Yeah.
And what was to be me, ow!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cashing in my title shot that I won at War for Territory. Cass Edison comes to the ring, as he's always up on the board of directors.
Well, apparently, you're injured, so Randall Fairway should have had the night off.
I was
How
injured.
convenient was that?
I was injured, so
How inconvenient.
next in line, I guess, was Manchild for a title shot.
Can't believe it.
And the board of directors made that decision, so Manchild taking on Randall Fairway. I obviously couldn't compete.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I
dude.
shouldn't even be sitting at ringside with the arm the way it was. The doctor did
Yeah,
that,
and
so
then
I
what
couldn't
happened?
leave.
Then what happened? You decided to make yourself co-manager of the man-child?
Yeah, the board of directors said I could.
Why not?
So he gets out and he's running around with Casper, the friendly ghost out there, and the Ninja Turtle man-child. And it was started off as a back and forth match, but that heckler out in the crowd looking oddly familiar since he'd been in.
Will
the
you
ring.
just say it was Shane Malice?
He'd been in the ring for some reason. Security gets him back out, but instead of throwing him out, it doesn't. No, it's not Shane. Shane has longer hair. Anyway, him and Randall got into it a little bit in the crowd, and they finally threw him out.
A little bit?
Randall back into the match where he should be. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, that guy should have been thrown out a long time ago. Randall gets back in the ring, puts his attention back on the man-child like he should. Lots of back and forth action. I mean, that was
A
just
lot of
amazing.
stuff going on the outside.
There was a lot.
What, Psycho was out there, Lightning was out there, Kess was out there.
You clothesline Psycho, didn't you?
Yeah, I also bull fought Psycho.
He doesn't like you very much now. He just
Nah.
told me that earlier.
Yeah, be careful, Max.
Yeah.
Psycho's Psycho.
Very much back and forth, but who gets the victory in the end?
Well, Randall Fairway by countout. and titles do not change hands. Randall Fairway was not counted out. Manchild was, excuse me. But it's still a title defense for our Pennsylvania champion. But then things get more interesting.
Unbelievably interesting.
Project 13 back in again all of a sudden. Thought we got rid of these guys, but no, these clowns get back in the ring. And Cass obviously is ticked off. He's livid at this point. I can't blame him. These guys have ruined the entire show.
Well, he's a little bit more ticked off after what you had to...
And Shane got fired.
Oh, no he didn't.
Nope, he should have.
Yeah, because it was at that point, Edwards, that you got a email on your little, what is that, your Toshiba, whatever, that's not an, yeah, whatever, anyways, your little pad thing there.
Because I'm the encyclopedia and I deserve to get the news before these two.
Yeah, I got the news at the same time, idiot.
I didn't have my
So,
phone.
with that in mind, Mike ran into the ring like a girl to tell Cass, oh wait, hang on. They have an announcement to make. Here, look at this. Cass looked at it, was in total disbelief. At the same time, I got a message on my phone, and I was in total disbelief. However, I was a little happier than him and the rest of the operation.
Disbelief was not the word for it.
As a result of the deportation of Israel Sharif Fakour, All or Nothing Professional Wrestling is now -1 general manager. Or so we thought.
Who is that general manager?
We were happier without one.
There was an emergency meeting of the board of directors, and they named the new general manager of All or Nothing Professional Wrestling. X, take a wild stab at who has been named the general manager of the AON.
I can't seem to put a finger on it. Oh.
Mike, who's the new general manager?
Believe me, I'd like to take a stab.
Oh, I'm sure you would. And I'll fine you if you even think about it.
No, you won't. I still have Cass on my side.
Whatever. Me, Drew Shannon, is your new AON general manager.
Power hungry, power mad. Drew
My
Shannon.
first act was to boot your carcasses out of the ring so I could bring in Shane and Zach and reinstate them. So, Project 13, don't worry about fining me because
That's going too now?
that's gone.
Woo!
Cass is still finding you.
Nuh-uh, he's GM.
They have been reinstated into All or Nothing Professional Wrestling.
Drew, send us to commercial. You're in charge.
Let's go to commercial.
I'm still in charge. Executive host.
I'm the
GM.
host.
Saturday, November 12th at the Blair County Convention Center, Go Time Promotions presents Complete Devastation 2. If you thought the first show was awesome, then you'll be blown away on November 12th. Mixed martial arts fighters will battle in the cage. Come witness the most action-packed fights you've ever seen, including 3 title fights. Plus, meet UFC Hall of Famer and Superfight champion Dan the Beast Severin. Tickets available at Holiday Bowl in Altoona, all Snap Fitness locations, Go Time Sports Performance Training Center in Duncansville, and online at CompleteDevastationMMA.com. On November 12th at the Blair County Convention Center, you will witness complete devastation.
Welcome back to the AON Rundown here on ABC. It is now time for thoughts and analysis on this day
You sound
before
like-
Halloween.
You sound like steam escaping.
Plug that leak.
Anyway, what's our first topic there? Since
Israel Sharif Fakour, I believe you checked on this.
I did check on this.
I checked on it, and Martin checked on it, and the board of directors have checked on it. Has been deported back to Iran.
and Cass told me, so I can take that to the bank.
Yeah, whatever. ISP has been deported. He is now out of the United States, and that's pretty much it. Hence, he is no longer general manager. Hence, the board of directors needed to make a decision. And Mike, who's GM again?
Boy, they make a bad decision. This company is now going under. There's
Oh.
no saving us now from the power hungry, power mad. Should have made it me, but
You manager, general manager? Oh.
instead they made this
I am
this goon.
applauding the
Watch
board of
it.
directors' decisions
You watch it.
over the past
I
weekend.
can still make matches.
Still got Cass on my side,
I don't care.
and he's still your boss.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
And I'm still executive
All
boss.
right,
so
anyhow.
I'll power both of you guys.
One of the things you did as general manager has reinstated Project 13, Zach Range, Shane Malice.
Or as Kes Essen would say, I reinstituted them. I don't know what that means.
Well, they were in the crowd, I guess, both nights.
Well, Shane was the first night. He was rather quiet for the most part that night, but that's what led me to believe he was going to do something wrong the next night.
Oh, but when he dropped a pipe bomb, he dropped a pipe bomb.
My opinion, the general manager has to do something about that. We cannot have.
He also
this kind of
shaved his
outburst.
head.
Well, you know what, Edwards, I hate to agree with you, but I'm Yeah, we're going to look into that as far as the language issues in the AON. And we do apologize to our fans that were in attendance of both shows. If you had children and stuff like that, and you heard objectionable language, I'm upset about it. I mean, seriously.
You should be as a parent.
We apologize for that. But Shane was angry. He was livid, and
No right to be.
You can't deny passion, unfortunately.
you can't deny passion. But P13, they're back, and they are reinstated.
Marcus the Nomad Cage versus the Man-Child. And the search continues.
As he called, like I said earlier, he called him the man-boy during that. Said his voice cracked when he
No, he
made
said
a little...
The man.
No, that's
The
right.
Man.
It was still kind of creepy, and
That's what I call my grandmother, Man.
that doesn't surprise me.
Hey.
She's a very handsome woman.
Hey!
But anyway, you're accusing the Man-Child of being a man, and he's wearing a Ninja Turtle costume.
It was the Halloween I dressed up.
I
Drew
understand,
dressed
but he's
up.
dressed
Wait a
like
minute. You dress like a pirate almost on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I do.
How's that? You didn't. Never mind. We made it.
If I recall correctly, I was been to your house when you were actually a nice guy. Don't you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles paraphernalia strewn all over your... Oh, okay. Whatever. Anyways. Yeah, the baby daddy thing, I don't know. When's it gonna end?
Well, the next night he accuses Adam Nostikov of all the people to accuse. That's the wrong guy because that
Well,
guy's
I'll tell you
always
what,
a bad mood.
No, those nights in Russia, they do get cold and they do get lonely, and any port in a storm
And that Russian vodka.
And she does look like a
Ooh.
Russian woman.
gets those Russians all antsy in the pantsy. You never know.
All right, well, moving along, the television title.
Frank
Starr-
enjoyed that one.
Starr was supposed to wrestle. Well, he did wrestle Sherrod. Nostikov interjecting himself. Apparently, Nostikov wants some singles gold here in AON.
Nostikov wants to get in the title hunt for some sort of title.
Well, let me explain it to you guys for a second here. All right, ISP was one of the premier wrestlers in AON. I give him credit. He was a ring general. He was amazing what he did.
Is that why you beat the crap out of him?
Yes, and it's eliminating competition. So what happened was, you get rid of him, you get rid of the competition. Now, all of a sudden, that top spot is open. Nostikov sensed that. One of the smarter guys in the roster to pick up on that, decided to throw his Russian hat, those big goofy hats they wear, into the ring and say, he said, I want the title shot. So, he came down and did what he did. He made a statement.
Edwards, you really have not written the book on how to win friends and influence people, I'll tell you that much.
Not to get off topic
new
here.
edition.
The problem, the whole Israel Sharif Accord thing, if I may. The
No.
only reason why he was deported is because he is smarter than Cass Edison.
Now, Cass Edison used that online petition, and that's what got rid of him.
I think there's more to
But
that
anyway,
to meet the eye.
Nostikov was doing the right thing by trying to make a statement.
Speaking of which, don't you have Transformers? They're all strewn out in your room, too?
No, it was Cass's house.
No, that was My Little Pony.
But anyway,
Nostikov has made a statement, and he used his flag as well.
At this time, we have no number one contender. We're looking to the front office to kind of resolve that. So,
I guess we'll be right back.
The AON is live and on tour. Check out these dates and times and make sure you're at every live AON event to see the heart-pounding action.
Well, I guess we come full circle here on the AON Rundown. 2 huge shows back to back. We got more action coming up in the month of December.
despite the end of the second show, it was still a better Auto Massacre for me. I will openly admit that and I agree with it.
There's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with the ending of the second show.
No, I agree. The exception of a broken arm, I had a pretty good weekend with my best friend getting married. I want to send a shout out to Ashley and Paul. Congratulations.
You know, if you would have actually shown up for Saturday night, you probably wouldn't be in the saloon. You'd probably heal by now.
Anyhow, Drew Shannon is the new general manager here in All or Nothing Professional Wrestling.
That's right, baby.
Worst decision ever.
Worst decision ever.
Well, second worst decision. The first one was rehiring those project guys.
Well, anyhow.
You know what? I'd put you in a match with those project guys if you don't like them too much. You can settle your differences.
You
in the
can.
ring. Oh, I certainly can.
First of all, you have no power over me on this show. I'm still the executive host.
I'm the general
Doesn't
manager.
matter. I'm the executive host on this set. Second, Cass is my best friend still, and I am aligned with the operation, and anything you say or do, he can veto.
Unfortunately, he has a point there.
That sucks.
You may try to
But-
book him in a match, he could fire you.
But you could give me my title shot that I got screwed over.
You can't even fire me, Drew. Before
Well,
you
yeah,
get even
full
dries, I'll get the text. I'll be back on the set by next
All
commercial
right,
break.
shut up, Edwards.
We could
get
kick
it.
your butt.
You'll be fired by Cass.
He'll just rehire me.
A vicious circle.
Aha. We got a new venue, December 3rd. It's in Johnstown. It's Planet Ice, and we're coming to, so to speak, bring you the AON action as you've never seen it before.
Most definitely. It's going to be unbelievable. You guys won't want to miss it. And then, of course, December 10th, we return to Altoona and the Blair County Convention Center. For more information, visit AONWrestling.com. You can buy your tickets there.
You can buy your tickets there, and then the
That's
10th
nice.
show is the final show of 2011. Can you believe it, guys?
I can't believe it.
Unbelievable. It's going to be amazing if it's anything like last year's shows. You don't want to miss it. I mean,
And I believe that's Seasons Beatings 2. Or, yeah. Because last year was Seasons Beatings weekend, actually, but
Yeah.
we have the Planet Ice show. I'm excited for Planet Ice, guys. It's going to be a more intimate experience of All or Nothing professional wrestling.
No, I'm excited for it.
well, hanging from the rafters.
I'm excited for Halloween tomorrow.
Although,
Halloween is tomorrow?
You know what?
let me tell you something. You can hang from the rafters you want to, but remember that's against OSHA regulations.
Who cares about what the oceans think? We'll be bringing
Hey,
you... What?
I'm getting a head start on my trick-or-treating. I'll see you guys later.
All right, Drew.
I'm out of here.
Happy Halloween from all of us here at All or Nothing Professional Wrestling. Blitz, Project Fitness is next. Mike Edwards, I know you're a big fan of Halloween. Happy Halloween, my friend.
Happy Halloween. This does feel
Watch
more
your
natural.
back. Amen for AON.
New GM, baby! New GM!